Katie Burke, you own Adaptable Solutions, a business to help other businesses and organisations become more accessible. Tell us first of all your impression of the Change a Lot Accessibility Awards.
I think it's great. It just gives businesses the opportunity to become more accessible and have the support and the networks there to, really gather the information and the funding and really set their businesses up for a more sustainable future. So it's brilliant.
So what are the challenges that you see out there for people with disabilities?
People with disabilities have a number of different challenges. Not only are we talking about like the physical accessibility to the environment, you're also talking about, information, getting information off websites, getting information readily available in large print if you're visually impaired, and just access to employment environments just on an equal level. Across the board, and I think that can be extremely difficult for people with disabilities. You also face a sort of attitude that we will be weaker, slower, less of a specific thing than is needed, and I think that's so beyond true. A wheelchair at top speed on flat ground can do about 40 kilometres an hour. I'd charge somebody running to do the same. So it's about challenging those perceptions. So it's great.
Do you think that people in business and working in organisations are a bit nervous about accessibility because of their own lack of education and knowledge?
Without a doubt. Disability in people's minds is often, next to death, and it sounds awful, but we're terrified of it. We have this sort of idea that being in a wheelchair is nearly the worst thing that can happen to you, but there's just so much life after disability, and there's so much life in all sorts of people that it's about not making assumptions about what you would do if it happened to you, or what people are capable of, and just simply taking them at face value and learning and moving along and incorporating them into your business environment ongoing.
One aspect of your work that I'm very interested in is website accessibility. More and more organisations are using online communications to do business with the worldwide globe. What are the key tips that people should look out for when it comes to website accessibility?
It's the same with any form of universal design, whether it be building a website. You're looking at different means to accomplish the same task. So whereby not everyone can use a mouse, you need to include tab functions. Where not everyone's sight is of the same level, you need to make sure your contrast is sufficient. And whereby somebody has no sight at all, you need to make sure that the background code and images are accessible to people with a variety of different needs. Sometimes filling in a web form might not work, so make a downloadable Word document that can also be sent in. It's just a matter of adapting and giving people choices and options in the way they use your business and the way they use your information services.
What would you say to organisations who are listening to this interview or who read about it in press? What would you say to them if they're half considering entering?
Give it a go. You have absolutely nothing to lose, and you have depending on the statistics you read, between 1 in 7 and 1 in 20 chance of improving your business. If you can give 20% more people through the door in a recession time, why wouldn't you? You'd be mad to turn down the opportunity. So I would say, change a little, change a lot. It's the title says it all. Take the steps that you can take now and build a plan for the future, and you just can't go wrong.
Katie Burke of Adaptable Solutions, great talking to you, and thanks for talking to us today.
No problem. Thanks very much.